Alright guys, this is Tipani playing Timescape Hard Mode. Now I skipped the boss race because I think it was pretty simple and it's the same as normal. So we're gonna start off fighting the first boss, the blue one, then we're gonna fight the black one. And throughout the battles I'm not explaining to you the difference between normal and hard mode, and I'll just recommend when you should do it and when you shouldn't do it. This isn't really a guide, it's just me playing the game. So, yeah, enjoy the video. Ready? Just swing on the tank. So for healers, I have about 16.5 plus 15.6k defense, so plus 15.6k defense, which is a lot. And I'm wearing these kind of crystals, Relentless, for 2.2k more. But you can also wear endurance if you don't have enough. I think a total of 12 endurance will give you a little over 2k, or maybe 1.7k endurance, defense I mean. So it's really helpful, but I recommend HP if you have already tons of defense. Because right now I have 150k, and you know, this dungeon does a lot of fixed damages, so it's really helpful to have a lot of HP. You just have to find your balance of defense and HP. So right now and this boss. Oh, I should load up. I am. Yeah, so comparing to this boss through the normal, there isn't any significant difference besides the fact that he does more damage. Like this wave right here to demonstrate, he does 70k damage. In normal, it only does 40k damage. Which was almost a double damage increase. So that's why I recommend the HP path. Because that thing took less than half my HP. You just have to remember that when it says we will meet again in yellow font, it means it's going to fly up. And the reason why you want to remember this is for the second boss, which is the black one. After he says we meet again, he'll fly up and leaves 3 pools. And those pools are one shot. The pool themselves actually do 50k damage per second. So it's best to stay away from it, because once he's flying up and leaves those 3 pools, as he's descending from the sky, you'll notice that he'll fly down slowly. Once he lands, it will do heavy damage. So yeah, just stand away from him and try not to do this. Apparently he has a shield again, so that's why the gunner died. Oh, he's doing a charge scale. Oh, he's not. No, there he is. Oh, is he running or is he in a charge scale? Oh, he's running out there. Like, sometimes you see iframe or dodge, like, when it's not necessary, but it's better to be overly cautious, especially just regulating your range. There's no danger to dodge sometimes. So you can see this boss is actually easier than normal in my opinion. Just because the fact that I believe he has less HP. Because normally you can kill him with just one ball. Alright, so this is the black boss, the black dragon. I would say to destroy something horrible explosive. It basically means basically just use rifles to show you 10k damage from it, but actually, let's see, 10k damage 3, 4, 5. Oops. Anyways, if you have that yellow area on you, you have to act on the 5th second, or the 5th blink. I count the blinks instead of the seconds. As to speed up. So the reason why this boss is dangerous, there's usually two reasons. One is that you have to play him or you have to regress him, when he has a purple debuff on him. And you have 5 seconds to do that, or he gets 2 or 3 times stronger. I'm not sure if he gets faster. The second reason why he's dangerous and you could have him reset or it's a wipe. By the way, that's the blow up. You can see when it flies down slowly, just heavy damage. Yeah, I mean sometimes I just cleanse all 5 people, and I find it unpractical to like cleanse quickly and try to cleanse again to whoever is not cleansed. What I do is I usually wait for him to gather closely, then I cleanse all at once. I'm sure what I mean when it happens. To die, just make sure you're staying like, you know, not in front of him is the key, and not too close when he's flying down. Okay. So, yeah, if you have any other questions about this boss, just message me in game at Honey or just down in the comments. Arcade recommendation about this boss. And I'm not sure if you noticed that, but I had to play. See when everyone's introduced before, it's very custom. So for that cloud part, the clouds are mine. It's kind of like normal mode when you hit that the ball's on this side or the ball on the other side. So it does damage when you get that buff, and I'm not sure it's clear enough, but you do get that damage. So what I recommend is just wait until everyone groups up, because when people get that skill, they kind of like innately try to group up. So I just wait for them to do that, then I cleanse them all at once. If you're a mystic, I'm not sure how they specifically do it, but I believe they drop a lot of bolts around. And one of my friends, she does that. She actually tries to put her cleansing lockdown skills on them, because people who are like pro, they don't need to be healed always, so you can always put your lock-on cleanse on them when you're not healing them. It's easy to get the skill and switch to cleansing healing skill. And the only person you really need to lock on is your the Lancer, because the people who are in the back, they can just pick up the emotes. So for this part, where you have to gather all the mobs and get 100, enough to get the 100 time lost souls, they do a significant amount of damage per monster per mob. So what people tend to do is that it's the same thing, they're gonna gather everything, but unlike normal when you don't have to heal, in hard mode you definitely do have to make sure the party members and yourself HP are up. excuse the background sound. My mom is in the room. Alright, alright, I think it's safe too. Yeah. I just need to kill one more. Don't get him energy star. Alrighty, that's good. Oh, I forgot to introduce you to my party members. So for a tank, it is King Giga, and we have a Slayer, Kevin Durant, and then we have two gunners. One is Yona, and that one is Kakistan. Only three of them are friends. Kakistan, the other gunner. I believe it's either someone's friend or just a random person that the leader invited into the party. So now, if you've done this dungeon, then you know that. Whoa. Okay. The boss we're gonna fight now is the Cumin. So some facts that you have to take in is that his lasers in normal do about 15k damage, and in hard mode does 35k every time you take a hit from a laser. And what is also different about the laser is that you cannot iframe it, but you can dodge it. Some people will tell you like, oh, you can't iframe it, but they don't tell you that you can dodge it, so they will try to walk out instead of dodging it. And also, when he does a jump skill, and you can know he will do the jump skill is by when he says something with the word incarcerate. And when he does that, what you want to do is just wait for it and quickly cleanse. And I'm not sure, this is all out of viewpoint of a priest. I'm not sure how Mystic does it. Someone has to try. I'll just put another grace on. Alright. I don't know how he spawns the red balls, but sometimes, well, there's gonna be like red balls flying around. And those aren't breakable, only the blue balls are. And for the purple pool on the ground, it does 50k damage. So I think normal is 25k and hard mode is 50k. And also some blues, balls if you stand on the purple pool, so just have to be careful about that. Alright, I think we're gonna start the battle now. In my opinion, if you're a healer and you don't have insane amount of defense or HP as me, this boss might be the hardest one out of the two dragons, this boss or the last boss, which is Ayana, or a weird machine thing. And I'm gonna explain to you why as we do this. As you can see, the human's pretty big, and it's all frontal damage. And the boss is fast and it does AoEs. Sorry, you have to be careful because you have to be close to him so you can heal all targets. But while you have to be like on the move, and you have to be careful about accidentally stepping on a pool, or you're gonna see throughout this battle that you have to be more of the that you confront them more like better bosses, where you can get safely in the distance. This boss, I actually don't use the restoration burst, which is this skill, unless like people really need MP, or like I just feel like doing it. But normally I save for this stage where it says full iron to start incarnate. So that comes like that. Then you have to dodge See how I dodged it and it took damage? I didn't iframe it, I dodged. So, yeah. So you might be thinking like, oh, it's already at 70%. It must get harder. It actually doesn't get harder, it actually stays at this difficulty. So, yeah, I mean, any parties go like this. I mean, this is Slayer 2 banners, so they're not always in like the danger zone. But in other parties, people get hit more often, right? And as a healer, you wanna like look like this, know them, and then balls get out of your viewpoint, and then he turns around and does hit on you. It's pretty dangerous, especially since this gives us heavy damage. And I'll show you how much damage it does. Yeah. See how that did 78k damage? That's did 50k damage. Yeah, so if he jumps on you and it does 78k damage, not only does this low down, like really heavy ass damage, he will do a skill after that round, like he just did with the so Wither and Cleanse. The service treasure. What's this? So for this boss, I think this explanation illustrates me. I also want to let you know that every time you take a pool of some more balls, every time you take a laser, the laser actually increases its whiff size. Everything's okay. Alrighty, let's see. That has good as pretty good HP. It's a max HP. Awesome. I've seen some healers that are more accurate than me, and what they do is that instead of using like healing circle or like restoration bursts, forgot your bursts. Jump scare. Yeah, so what they do is that they just put their focus on people like this and just walk around away. Because you can put your focus skill on a target forever, I believe. So you can just stand down when they have low HP and heal them with that. I mean, that way is pretty safe, but I don't like the feeling like you have to put your focus skill on them all the time. Especially since you have to use triple nemesis and energy stun. So the boss is currently at 19%, and this fight has took almost 6 minutes left now. Oh god. I'm kind of shit. You might also notice that I don't use my Kai shield unless for emergencies, when someone has like 20 to 80% HP-ish. And also, and also don't use my Kai shield to the same impersonation. This debuff is pretty or actually not the jumps that I mean the laser does after its first turn. Oh, and when he does the jump spell, you cannot iframe that you. I'm not sure whether you guys that yet, but yeah. I mean, overall, you might not think it's dangerous, but if I touch his accident like that, and you hit by laser, I just dropped down like 100k HP. So again, this is why I recommend the issue path, because most of the new dungeons like AI hard mode or TS hard mode, it's all about the most HP you have, because it's all fixed damage. This ring. I don't need it. And we already have one, so. Alright, so last boss. Some people will consider this boss to be the hardest, only because you need a really good team. Yeah, you need a good team to you like, I mean, a really good team to stun him, and to also dodge and spin the tiles. So as a healer, normally you take the um, others. I mean, I'm not gonna explain the mechanics of this boss because there's just so many. And the fact that it is normal, then you should do normal first before you attempt hard mode. So I'm just gonna explain as though you know the mechanics already. Overall, the normal mode one. The only difference between this and the hard mode is that after you break all three bubbles, the bubbles are that thing over there. After you break all three of those bubbles, you have to cleanse your teammates after I think 7 or 8 seconds, because everybody will have a, well, 7 to 9 seconds, but everybody will have a debuff, which is like a bleeding effect, and it makes you lose a lot of HP. So you have to go close to the boss, because usually everyone will gather there, cleanse them. Then you have to plague or regress the boss, because you have like this, not shield, but it's kind of like something that absorbs damage, so it'll be hard to spin the inner tile, and everyone does a lot less damage. So for this run, the Gunners gonna take mid, and the Lancer is gonna take inner, and I'm gonna do outer, as should all healer should do. And the good thing about having a Gunner or Sorcerer in a party is that they're the only true class that can basically take mid without losing HP. Everything seems to be in order. Alright, we're gonna begin this boss fight. Now, as a healer, sometimes you want to put up a chart, or remember like, oh wait, someone's buying my item. Okay. You might have to remember like the order of the all of Warfare goes to. So right now it's at purple. Choo choo choo. So let's break one. Make sure you kill those skills. It does a lot of damage in hard mode. Sorry, I recommend that people are like, oh, I need more gears, I need better gears. It's actually about the perfect rolls. Like, you need to have the good rolls on your chest, like increase max HP by 8%, reduce enraged boss chest. You even need a PvD chest, I recommend it, because you take like 26% less damage, or 19.1 if you put PvE rolls on a PvP chest. So let me just see if everything is set. All is set. One of the good things about being a healer is that you're not putting you in danger as other classes, as long as you take fast. You can help a teammate out by saying like all is set, or you're like, oh, we need you to take me again because it's spin, because someone else done it. Alright, so let's go. What I usually do is just give it mana, and restart, and then walk up. Okay, that pulls on me, so that's good. Compared to normal, like when you're out here, you are also like silent, so you can use skills. The other way you can use skills is you like stand really close to the edge every 30 seconds. Now I changed from purple to red, so that's 2, 1, 2. Let me just go towards the back. Last one. So this is where you have to get ready. Show everyone's HP. Take fast bubbles so people know. Okay, everything looks safe, and then you hit it. I'm also recommend using Try Shield, because the thing damage really does heavy damage. Oh, I can't spend. Don't forget you play again. Alright. You don't need to play against because you have this orangey buff on him. Oh, the bomber kills them. I'm sure the gunner does it. Alright, I think all is set. Oh, I think the gunner failed mid. Well, we failed it because the gunner didn't say anything when they couldn't take it. It's red to purple, that's when she it is good. Alright, looks like we're gonna get the fight. Set. The reason why I asked Roy, do you want to set is because he had the see how this goes, right? That is what happened when the boss got debuff. Ooh, that is dangerous. Oh, shit. You might have to quickly heal yourself when he does that. When you're on low HP. Because he might pulse you in. Ah, didn't think I died. I think the best choice we should do right now is reset. And we're doing a lot less damage. And a lot of people are not charmed. Oh man, we didn't take let's reset. Oh, it's easy for my sorry, just reset. So that is how a white works. So what happened, or the reason we wiped, was because we didn't take mid, so it didn't spin, and then the boss got the red buff. And what the red buff does is that the boss will have a shield, and everybody does less damage towards him, making it harder to not only defense him down, burst him down, but it also harder to spin at inner time. So sometimes I was like, let's just reset this, which we should have done anyway. So. So since we're resetting, I'm just gonna tell you the difference between all three buffs. So yeah, the red buff gives that extra damage buff on the boss. Oh, well, for the boss, the green buff increases his attack by like 20%, his defense by 100%, and his acceleration. So it's kind of like attack speed, and yeah, attack speed and cooldown of his skills by like 20%. And the purple buff, which is the most deadly, it gives a bleeding of a heavy bleeding debuff on everybody. And the only way to get rid of it is by cleansing it. And it's also dangerous because if you don't cleanse it after 50 seconds of the initial receiving of the buff, you will die. And then the buff reapplies itself every 15 seconds. And if you include the part that is turns white and just like black holes, telling people always might be like much together, so you can always cleanse them. And it kind of just means that it's really white. Right, so this is the second attempt. Mind you that this party is really good, and accessing this is one of the reasons why people don't like doing this dungeon. Or even people who like 50 or even 100 clears will have this mistake. Because accidents or happens and like, you know, mistake will happen. Can't really do much about it. Alright. Make sure you buff everybody. Everyone has good stamina. Okay. Charms. Alright, so I have the endurance, I have the infuse, and I have the power. Wait, king. There's no stamina. Yeah, I think I didn't have stamina, so I'll give him power. That's it. I just give out 3 damage. Alright. So yeah, since I actually on the mechanics, I'm just gonna talk briefly and, you know, just complimentaries and just things like what I should have done and what I've done and the usual. You can get up this close, any closer and you initiate the boss fight. Is on green, so only mid. Alright, mid is good. So I was just running caps. Things simpler for everyone. And reading out cap words. Nice. Super stretch. Oh, okay, let's see. I'm not sure if you guys notice in normal, but the buff reapplies itself after every 2 minutes. And by buff I mean the either purple, green or red buff. And also the start of the fight. So once we're in 2 minutes of the fight, that's when it changes the color on the wall. So again, every star, just give Kai's shield, tricks after 9k damage, and you can just safely walk out. Get close to the wall and just heal yourself. Alright, the power of the God's Gloves means that it's going to change. Green to purple, let's chew 1 chew. Do you know it's always like a certain number, it's like how many times you rotate each. It's always better to look before you actually do the tile you're responsible for. Shit. Yeah, it's always better to look at a tile before you actually do the one you're responsible for, because sometimes people might not stand it and they just didn't tell anybody in the party chat. So yeah, so you just have to be careful. So then here it is. Kai shield in case better be safe than starting right. Set 15 seconds now. You see on the green button say like 15, 14, 13. That means when you change for less than 10 seconds. And also, these back pulls, that they don't let people out one at a time. So it's better to exit it fast if there's only one. Oh god. So purple, red, there's 2 and 2. I think it's more last purple. Make sure it's not using any desk. I missed like 3 heals and yeah, it's okay. I also notice my heal isn't as high. It's missing more like 15 or 20% because I'm using I went from out the endurance and health type. Alright, well set. So I see red to purple, red to purple, there's 1, 2, 1. I'll just stop. What? That's a lot of damage to start. Alright, hit that purple. And I believe all set. Oh, I hit it, but just me. Yeah, you see how I took 3 or 4 hit of that? This one will do the trouble HP defense. No walls promote it. You know, I can say like, oh, I need to use new people. You're really good at dodging it in animations. And like, really like 32k versus 36k, there's not much difference. Oh, set. 10 seconds. Alright, so like I said, I shoot out about the pull change. So purple to red, that's 2 and 2. Oh, I'm going to kill this guy. Alright, start shooting. What's that last bubble? Oh, last bubble. Nice bubble. That's good. Alright, see, did I do it twice? Oh, red, it is not complete. So I did not do it twice. So I'll do it one more time. Alright, set. So it looks like this will be clear. There's only one way. So overall it's really good. Do you think like, oh, I've been like white for hours or like over 6 7 times or maybe 5 times? It's not that every mistake factors to a white, even most minor ones. Make sure to distribute the black holes around the boss, not just nearby to each other or on top of each other. you want that part twice, or you don't want to like have you run across the inner tile just to escape his attack. Now I want you red 2, green this red, 2 green this 2, and 2 went away. Okay, might as well just do it. Yeah. Oh, that was the last one I didn't miss. See, that mistake could have been a win. But it's okay. Gotta find Gary who died. Oh, it's not right. Where is she? Oh, she's here. Oh god, oh, I just went for this person. Well, see how I actually messed up? I didn't do inner or the other. I think we all have the intention of pursuing this. That's fine. It's the red bomb, it's fine, it's fine. Oh, no wonder you can reverse it. Have what you play again. But that's also another mistake. But yeah, don't worry. This mistake happens regularly, so it's not really triggering much as you should be more cautious next time. Ah, there you go. So that run took 42 minutes. Let's see, so I got a dice drop, but I don't really need that. You know, regular free stacks, time scale, diet. Overall, this dungeon is not really worth it. I mean, 42 minutes for not gradable drop stuff. Yeah. Oh, 42. I hope I get diet though. Let's see. I have the first 6 diets. Let's see. Alright. Oh, you're gonna die. I don't need that. Yeah, so you guys have any questions or recommendations or even suggestions on how I should improve myself or how you should improve yourself, just message me in game at tpane or just send me a mail in game or just write down in the comment below. Oh, someone dropped 40. Give me diet please. Give me diet please. Oh, 94. That's cooling, man. Alright, so I'm gonna end the video. Thanks again for watching me. This is T-Pat. Oh wait, it's so horrible. Anyways, this video was made by T-Matting, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks, and have a good day. Peace out.